It's a bit cold in the office. I'm in here a little bit earlier than normal, but I do literally get to watch the sunrise. And the sunrise in this morning is pretty incredible. As much as the sun's great, I'm now gonna be sat at my desk like this. Can't see.
I usually start the day with porridge, but I ran out of porridge. So I'm having a bagel. I haven't got any butter, so it's a plain bagel.
You need a plain bagel?
I need something.
Mayonnaise, mate.
No, mayonnaise for breakfast, you mad? So I've got dry bagel for breakfast.
You're eating a dry bagel?
Yes, I'm eating a dry bagel. We're doing 3 days back to back with Call to Cloud, which is more than we usually do on a month-to-month basis.
Okay, so Joss is currently filming a podcast with the guys downstairs. I've been upstairs making sure that this setup is completely ready to go, or as ready to go as we can make it.
We're going with a teleprompter. Quite nice to have someone looking down camera. Here's our lovely Max Barham. Got the boom mic overhead. Light. Max, tell us more.
Light shining a little bit on the back of the head just to separate from the background. C70 2470 f2 through the teleprompter, and then the sun is doing absolute bits at the moment, shining onto the background, creating a little bit of separation.
Look at that light.
Feel light. We've managed to make 3 or 4 different setups in this room, so we can do some social media content, then a podcast, then some more social media content. Is that right, Joss?
Yes.
Let's go.
Boom.
Jackie, the printer's broken, and Enrique Iglesias is on because it's Enrique's day today.
Paper jam, probably.
Why do you like Enrique Iglesias so much?
I was raised by him. Well, his music, not physically by him. I think my life would be a bit different if I was raised by him. I would love if Enrique Iglesias was at your house. I'd make him a slap-up roast. I just did a little edit for Deacons when the Queen visited Swindon. That was pretty exciting. I put a little post on my LinkedIn as well, and it got a lot of likes. That was very nice, very pleasant. Thank you to everyone who engaged with that.
Question time then. How is everyone's New Year's resolutions going? That time of the month where if you've made New Year's resolutions, you're either still going at them strong, or you've sacked it in weeks ago. At the start of this year, I made a resolution, which I don't usually do because I don't really believe in them. But I made the resolution to read more because I enjoy reading and I just never make the time in my day to do it. And I can proudly say that a couple of weeks ago, I finished my first book for the year. Now it's a book that I've read before, but it's a book that I would recommend everyone reads. The book being The Almanac of Naval Ravikant. Bit of a mouthful, brief synopsis for you. Naval Ravikant is a big angel investor, got a really cool story of his childhood, and in this book, the author, Eric Jurgensen, I think that's how you say it, basically takes loads of tweets, podcasts, interviews with Naval Ravikant, who is the angel investor, and has put them all into a massive book. It takes all these ideas from stoicism, from business, from investing, from all these cool industries and things and all these lessons that he's learned first person being an angel investor, and distills it all into these really fundamental values that I think everyone could benefit from reading. If you like stoicism and these kind of self-helpy books, I would forget every other book that you can and read this one, because all of the values and all of the teachings that those other books can teach you, they're all in this book. And that's the thing with those self-help books, you don't need to read all of them because a lot of them boil down to the same principles and rules that you should follow in life anyway. And like I said, this was my second time reading it because I found it so valuable the first time around when I read it last year. And this time I actually went through with a highlighter, which I'd also recommend, and was highlighting things that I was finding really valuable. And for me, that's a way to really help retain information. I guess like you would with a textbook in school, it's just really helpful when you're just casually reading a book as well. That is my little bit for this week's Week in the Life. Let me know if you enjoy the book or if you've read the book before. I'm gonna go back to doing some work. Oh, thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Shall I drink this like a dog?
Yes.
I'm not gonna do that. We are off to do a recce for a little shoot that we're doing next week. Isn't that right, Max?
Nice. Okay, made it to the forest. It's looking very wildernessy.
We're shooting an ad soon and we were like, let's go and recce the location. We've been here loads of times, but it was nice to bring Max out. Max, what do you think of this lovely view?
The view's fantastic. Big old fields this. Mate, imagine if you were a farmer and this was your land. You got soil this.
Stand down there. This is all of our land, Joss. Everything you see is ours. We're shooting some green screen stuff in the studio. We're getting there. I've just put the green screen up. Yes! Bit of a story behind the knife here.
that I was using to cut the boxes. It's a Magnuson kind of knife thing that I got from Wickes years ago. But this was actually the same knife that I used when we had a Land Rover back in there. We had a Land Rover Defender that we was our car before the van, and I kitted out the whole back of it using just this knife. And also, this knife was the same knife that I got confiscated when we went to Bristol Airport about a couple of weeks ago. For some reason, I thought, what a great idea. I'll pack the director's case, and inside it is a nice little flip knife. Luckily, Bristol Airport were lovely, and they said, don't worry, we'll just take it off you. You can come pick it up at the end. Anyways, it goes inside this director's case, which I'm not sure if I've spoke about yet, but this director's case it's the pinnacle of all filmmaking. It's taken me years to get to this point of having a case full of stuff that I need on a shoot. So I'll take you through a little run through of the case. So this is it, boom. Inside, scissors, incense stick, USB, iPhone cable, USB-C, cloth, hand sanitizer lighter for the incense stick, permanent marker, screwdriver, an assorted collection of pens. We pop it open, and this is where the magic happens. I've got coffee bags, lens wipes, paracetamol, clips for clothes, first aid kit, an emergency poncho because you never know when you're going to get caught out in rain. Especially Max with his camera, he'll be like, it's pissing it down, I can't film. I'm like, don't worry, I've got an emergency poncho you can just pop on over your camera. We're going with the sandalwood incense at the second. It's a lovely smell, and I actually built one of these in the back of the van the other day and it was just lovely. Mid-shoot. Toilet roll, you never know when you need it. We've not actually busted it open just yet, but when the time comes, you know where to go for it. And a lint roller. Again, when you're working with models and you've got clothes, you need one of these because dust getting on clothing, we can just remove it with this. So there we go. I thought I'd run you through it because it's taken me, I've just been frothing to do it. And the knife will go inside here as well. There we go. Have a lovely day.
That has been this week's vlog. I thought I would just make an appearance at the end because I haven't really been in it because I've been away, you know, just enjoying the fruits of everyone else's labour. But make sure you sign back next week for a more engaged and even better vlog because I'll be in it.